an interview where I met with a lady. She was at least around 40 to 42 years old. She was MBBS and now performing a veterinary doctor. What she had decided in her life, what she had motto in her life. Actually, my dear, there are many stairs animals you could see in your village, in your city. They can be found in the streets, roads, everywhere, highway, and they just stare. They look for. Actually, this is the matter of the people for us, that we, like especially cows and bullocks, what we do, we just use them. Especially cow, if I talk about, this is the what she was saying. I just want to deliver you. Actually, what happened, what she was saying that she have been observing that when a cow gets old, when a cow stop giving food, giving milk, then it becomes a burden for the person, for the owner, for the farmer. Especially farmer keeps this as a type of domestic animals, cattle. What they do, they just want to rid off from such type of animals, and what they do, they just brought these animals into the streets, throw them into the streets. And what happened, these animals, these especially cows, have been continuously habitual to stay at one place, by the door, by the chain of on their neck, and stand at the one place where everything is served to them at the place of their, like water is served, the grass, green grass is served, everything is any the supplementary is required, so everything is served at their mouth. But after being abandoned, after being apart from the owner, the family, the house, it becomes a big tense, big problem for such type of animals to find their food when they starve. They do not know. So what they do, they just finding their food in the garbage so that they can found something else. And even they are sometimes hurted by the stray dogs, because stray dogs always keep the they are so attentive, they keep alertness, they are working like a spy of their own roads, of their own areas. So they also, such type of cows are also hurted. So what this lady work is, whenever any accidental, any wounded cow is she found, she just started giving her treatment by its own money, by her own money, by her own expenses. See, whatever is there is a requirement of surgery, if there is a requirement of 4 or 5 months of time period where she can recover, where her heels, her wounded heels can be recovered. So she had spent her whole life for the service of the cow, or not only cow, the bullock is, when the bullock, or when there is a any stray dog is hurted or accident by we people, by our mistakes, then what her work to to get them healed, to get their wounds healed and get them soon well. So this is a such type of work. And she didn't think about marriage. She thought that now, once that the god has given me once life and once chance I have to spend my life to do some holy work, to do some extraordinary work, which people generally not think about it. That people are so selfish. Whenever they found any any dog, any cow in the problem, even they neglected it, they ignored it, and just worked the busy in their own work. So this is a kind of a perception, this is a kind of a mindset now people have in our society, and now we have to change it. Now it's, I want you to, whenever if you find a such type of uh, animals which are in trouble, which are in problems, so I want you to extend your helping hand towards them, and so they can get healed themselves, and they can just, they want love from us, and just give them little bit to eat them. So this is my desire to all my students. Now here, sorry for I was distracting by the matter. Now come along at the same topic. Now they will go away once the rain finish. Now here, the person is saying that these frogs run away when the rain is finished, said Granny hopefully, but they didn't go away. One day, screams came from the bathroom. Aunt Mabel screaming for help, help, Granny, and the Khan's Amma, and I ran to her aid. Aid means for help, and discovered that the cause of her distress was a large frog swimming around in her bathroom. Now, what happened? One day, as actually you have seen how there is no any, like, where in my area this area is totally deserted, where no any pond, no any canal, no river, no any source of collected water is there. But when there is a rainy system, when there is a rainy season comes, like right now there is a rainy season in our area, so suddenly they all the frogs emerged and started crawling, started croaking in at night. And how they comes, how they approach to us, actually, I tell you a little bit about it. That in the time of their breeding, their mating, the female frog leave or had the small eggs, and these small eggs in the dry, when the rain finished, the eggs were not developed or not prepared to come outside. The toddlers were not ready to come outside. When there is again a shower of rain, then they started moving in it, and they started getting a little bit speed in themselves, and they come outside, and then they live their life. So it is actually, there are many eggs are inside our land. They are over land, they are on the land, and as well as in the land. When there is a rain, they comes outside. So this is the funda. Now one day happened, what screams, there are too much cry, there was a sound of help, 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 help from Granny, help from the cook servant. And also when I went to help her, our aunt Mabel, what they found, that in the bathroom there was a very large frog was taking bath in the bathroom. I pulled the flush chain, and where the where the frog was, it was in the commode, it was in the where we go for loo. There was a loud gurgling sound, a combination of frog and flush. And what he did, he just pulled the chain, and the water brought the frog inside the hall. So here there was a sound of both gurgling, a big sound of. And out jumped the frog straight into Aunt Mabel's arm. We were supposing that if I on the flush of the toilet, the water will bring this creature along with it inside the hole. But it was not happened. The frog was so healthy, so powerful. What it did, it jumped from this sheet and landed at the hands of our Aunt Mabel. She left for Lucknow that day, saying she would be safer in a zoo where her cousins was the superintendent. And now she thought that now I'm going to Lucknow, and Lucknow is the right place for uh, for for uh, for me, because there is a Jew, so I can stay safe, because my brother is a superintendent, so I can sustain my life very happily. Well, Granny hired some laborers to empty the lily pond and round up as many frogs as they could. Round up means collect. Now what our grandmother did, my grandmother, what she did, she just called the some laborers she called, and to make this fountain, to make this lily pond to be empty there. And wanted to, as much as she wanted to collect as much as frogs. What happened, what she wanted to do with this much quantity of frogs, they were put into baskets and taken to some mysterious destination. What my grandmother did, she just collected all the frogs, put them into the bucket, and took them in a very mysterious destination. Mysterious means a very a, a destination which is too much puzzleful, too much complex, or in Hindi we can say रहस्यमय, रहस्यमय destination. Perhaps they have been exported to China. I speak. Maybe we should we should that they have been exported, like we have to import them. We have to import these bucket of which is full of frogs into China, just because of they are very fond of eating frogs. Just they are ridiculous. Which eats creatures, which eat animals. Being a human, as we have a mind, we know that each and every creatures have a feeling of pain when they are hurted, when they are chopped. They also get pain. But after that, knowing each and every aspects of life, after we are killing them, and especially those people who are non-vegetarian, this is very very cruel for them and very unfortunate for them. So I told them maybe we should import them to the China, and maybe even to France. They eat frog there, don't they? Only the legs, said Granny. Granny told me, Granny means grandmother. My granny all told me that they do not eat the whole body of frogs. They eat only legs. But actually it's lie. I know that the Chinese people, they eat each and every part of animals except the we can say intestines in their body. They do not eat, but the whole flesh of the creature they just take eat to survive in their life. Even right now, the corona disease is being served or being spread out just due to the eating of non-veg or eating of bats. And now we all are, the whole world is facing many problems in their life. We are not able to communicate, or we are not able to hang out with our friends. We are not able to work, or the schools are closed. So there are many problems we are facing. Not only we, but whole world is facing, just due to that human are eating such type of non-veg. But they had not been exported. The Khansama told me later that the basket had been opened and dumped near a pond behind the railway station, and before long they were all over the station, waiting rooms and platforms, until the station master had a brilliant idea. He had the frogs round up means again collected up by the number of streets urchins. Urchins means those there are some boys, some street boys are there. They just work to be paid, and what their work is, that their work, that what happened actually, what grandmother did, she collected all the frogs in the bucket and put the buckets near the railway tracks and near the railway station. And where what happened, the whole railway station, you could see here, this is the picture of railway station, and this is a boy who generally pick up the frogs, and he is hired specially to pick up the frogs, and he will be paid if after completed his job. Now what happened, the whole stations, the whole railway station, their waiting room, everywhere the frogs were just leaping, jumping everywhere, and people are being disturbed and scared. So what the master, the railway master or the platform master, what he decided to collect all the frogs by the help of street boys, and wanted to make a little, those students, those boys who wanted to make a little pocket money, he then had them packed firmly into several well ventilated boxes. Now what happened, there were many boys who are ready to work as a pocket money to collect the frogs from the whole neighboring places of the railway station and put them into the bucket. And there are some boxes which are ventilated, where the air can be crossed, so they do not have problem to breathe, to have take the oxygen or exhale the carbon dioxide, that there were some little bit holes were there. And what she did, what the rail master or the platform master, what he did, the carrots were labeled. Carrots means the boxes where the fruits were inside. They were labeled means they were just closed with the stamp and lock to Lucknow Zoo Superintendent Sahib and dispatched as a free gift. And now what the railway master did, he just collected all the frogs into the boxes and he just sent these boxes to the zoo department as a gift to the superintendent of this zoo. And where, which zoo, where the which is in Lucknow, where his aunt and Mabel had gone there. A zoo is the best place for creatures, great and small. Opined means opinion. Our philosophical station master, who had previously sent them a consignment of stairs station dogs, and now earlier he had also sent a such type of big dispatch, a big boxes of stray dogs to the zoo where they can live a very safe life. Now here the chapter is finished, and now come to the question answer of this chapter, my dear students. Name some flowers found in your surroundings. So you have to take the name of those flowers which you can see in your surrounding, in your area, especially rose, sunflowers, and there are many flowers. Lotus is also there. Why do you think the tadpoles survive in the stagnant water? Survive just because of they do not take breathe inside the water. They just close their nostrils and they just search for food. They discover food and they come outside and take the breathe, and this is their work. Whereas the fish died in the same water, because fish needs a fresh water, a water which is full of oxygen, so there is a no problem to survive in it. And that also the water was motionless. Here, my dear students, let me tell you, the stagnant water is motionless. There is no movement in the water. So the fish needs a such type of water where little bit movement is there. We have aquarium in our houses where little bit water there, the water moves through the pipes. So it is a little bit beneficial for them to survive in this. But where the water is level, where the water level is very low, where the quantity of water is so less, and after that there is no movement, so it becomes very hard for the fish to survive in it. Whether the water is so fresh, too much oxygen is there, but the water should be movement. What reasons did the narrator give for his double chin? He said that I got my double chin due to my grandmother. It's a shade of my grandmother, the gene, which I made you understand. What did narrator's granny surrounded the house with? What did narrator's granny surrounded the house with? The narrator granny surrounded the house with marigolds, just because of she thought that the snakes would live apart from their houses or their garden. On the basis of understanding of the text, complete the following with your own thoughts. When I told Gautam about this incident, he asked, so you have to write by these 4 ABCD questions by your own self to find in your chapter. Now here, where are marigolds constantly in demand? Where, in which part of incidents or events they are used? They are used in the festivals, they are used in the marriage ceremony, they are used in the arrival, departure, or there are many ways which marigold flower is used. How can you prove that the narrator was fond of food? He loved to eat food because he have this complaint in his mind that he was always he was deprived to contain his full appetites, to have a very sufficient meal, and he was at this problem in his whole depending life when he was dependent to his grandmother till that period of time. Why does the doctor think that the narrator has the disease called Alzheimer? So why the doctor thought that this person, the main character, the narrator, has been suffering from this problem? Just because of when the doctors told him to have two koftas to get off the your fat, so it would be very beneficial for you. So then the reply was from the narrator was that, okay granny, yes granny, I will follow. That's why the doctor said that. How were the tadpoles brought by the narrator? They were just, there was an expedition at the work of canals. So the narrator brought a bucket of water in which he put little bit fish, and as well as when he put the water inside it, he found that the fish were dead just because of the water was motionless, and the toddlers were very happy to survive in it because they are they are adjust in each and every type of water conditions. How did the frogs enter the fountain and the house? The same answer is there. Where did the granny takes the frogs? That granny took the frog to the railway station where they can throw the bucket of full of frogs. What did the station master do to get rid of frogs? The railway master had brought all the frogs into the boxes which were ventilated and sent them to the zoo where they can as a gift, where they can live their rest of the life. So these are the questions. So you have to write by your own self these questions answer. Thank you so much dear students. I hope you don't have any doubt, and if you have doubt you can talk to me, you can text me, and whatever the part or whatever the paragraph is not understandable, so you can ask me one time, two time, three time. There is no any restriction, and I want you to that all the concepts, all the chapters, all the paragraphs, all the questions answers should be clear in each and every student's mind, and there would be no any doubt. If because soon we are going to start our new section, new chapter. So the second chapter, that first chapter was the tiger in the house, and second chapter that we have done that frogs in the fountain. Both are of the same writer. Now you have to complete these two questions answers, and you have to learn it by your own self. Thank you so much dear students, and have a nice day.